The flying pig. A pig dreams of flying in the sky. Once upon a time, in a bright green valley, there lived a very sweet pig named Poppy. Poppy was a soft pink pig with a curly tail and small floppy ears. Most pigs like to look down. They look down at the dirt to find tasty roots and fallen apples on the ground. But Poppy was different. Poppy liked to look up. She looked up at the vast blue sky. She looked at the fluffy white clouds that moved slowly in the wind. She looked at the tiny birds flying high above the trees. Poppy had a very big dream. She wanted to fly. She wanted to feel the cool wind on her face. She wanted to touch a cloud. She would sit on a tall green hill and gaze at the sky all day long. Gaze. That is a good word. Gaze means to look at something for a very long time because you think it is beautiful or interesting. When Poppy looks at the sky for a long time without looking away, she is gazing.
Oh, I wish I could be up there. I wish I could leave the ground and float like a feather. The sky is so big and beautiful.
One sunny morning, Poppy was looking at the birds again. She saw a fast flash of red in the trees. It was Chloe the Squirrel. Chloe had a big bushy tail and very quick little feet. She was running on a thick branch.
Hello, Poppy. What are you doing today? Why are you looking at the birds again? Are you waiting for them to drop some seeds? Hello, Chloe. I am not waiting for seeds. I am looking at the birds because I want to be like them. I want to fly in the sky. Fly? But Poppy, you are a pig. Pigs do not have wings. Pigs have 4 little short legs. You are much too heavy to fly. Your body is round and solid. I know I do not have wings, but maybe I can try. Squirrels are not birds, but you move through the air. You jump very far from one tree to another tree. I do not fly, Poppy. I do not flap wings. I leap.
Leap. Let us stop here and learn a word. Leap means to jump very far or very high. A leap is a huge jump. Chloe runs very fast and makes a big jump from one tree to another tree. She is leaping.
I leap because I am light. My bushy tail helps me balance in the air. You do not have a bushy tail, Poppy. You have a little curly tail. It cannot help you leap. That is true. My tail is very small. But maybe I can build something to help me. Maybe I can find some feathers.
Poppy decided she needed advice. She walked away from the big tree. She walked into the deep, dark woods. She wanted to find Oliver the owl. Oliver was an old gray owl. He knew many things about the world because he read books and watched the forest every night.
Hello, Oliver. Are you awake? I need to ask you for a very big favor.
Hoo-hoo! Hello, Poppy. Yes, I am awake. The sun is a bit bright, but I am listening. What kind of favor do you need?
I need feathers, Oliver. Many birds live in this large forest. Can you ask them to give me their old loose feathers?
Feathers? Why do you want a pile of feathers? Do you want to make a soft bed for the winter?
No, Oliver. I want to glue the feathers to my arms. Then I can flap my arms up and down and fly into the sky.
Fly? Oh, my dear sweet Poppy. A few loose feathers will not help you fly. Birds are very special. They have a special shape. Their bodies are aerodynamic.
Aerodynamic. Aerodynamic is a very long word. It means having a smooth shape that moves easily through the air. An airplane is aerodynamic. A bird is aerodynamic. The air slides right past them. A pig is round and heavy. A pig is not aerodynamic.
I do not care about being aerodynamic. I just need enough feathers to catch the wind.
I cannot ask the birds to give you their feathers, Poppy. They need their feathers to stay warm when the cold wind blows. You must find another material if you want to build wings.
Material. Material is the stuff you use to make something. Cloth is a material. Wood is a material. Paper is a material. Poppy needs to find a new material to make her wings because she cannot use feathers.
Okay, Oliver. Thank you for telling me. I will find something else. I will find big, wide leaves.
Poppy walked further into the forest. She looked for the biggest leaves she could find. She found huge green leaves near the river. She gathered a big pile of them. Then she met her good friend, Barnaby the bear. Barnaby was very big and very brown. He loved to eat honey and take long naps.
Good morning, Poppy. What are you doing with all those huge leaves? Would you like to share some sweet honey with me today?
No, thank you, Barnaby. My tummy is full. But I am very busy today. I have a massive project.
A project? What kind of project? Are you building a new house to hide from the rain?
No. I am going to learn how to fly. I am going to build wings out of these giant leaves.
Wings? That is a very strange idea for a pig. How can a pig build wings?
I will use the big leaves. I will use thin tree branches. But I need someone very strong to help me tie them together tight. Will you help me construct my wings?
Construct. What does construct mean? Construct means to build something or put many things together to make a new thing. People construct houses. Poppy wants to build wings. She wants to construct wings.
I will help you construct your wings, Poppy. I am very strong. My big paws are good at tying things. We will make the best wings in the entire forest.
Barnaby found two long, smooth branches. Poppy showed him the huge green leaves. They used long, thick grass to tie the leaves to the branches. They worked together for many hours. The sun was high and hot in the sky. They were very tired and sweaty.
These wings look incredibly beautiful, Barnaby. They are big and green and wide.
Yes, they are. They look like the wings of a giant green moth. Now let us attach them to your back so you can wear them.
Attach. Attach means to stick or connect one thing to another thing. You attach a leash to a dog. Barnaby connects the large green wings to Poppy. He attaches them to her body with more long grass.
They feel very tight and secure. I am ready. I am going to fly.
Chloe the Squirrel and Oliver the Owl heard the noise. They came to see what Poppy and Barnaby were doing. They saw Poppy wearing the giant green wings.
Oh my goodness! You look very funny, Poppy. You look like a walking bush.
Those wings are very large, but I must warn you, the air is tricky. It will not hold a heavy pig.
Do not listen to him, Poppy. Your wings are perfectly constructed. They are huge. They will definitely hold you.
I need a high place to start. I need to catch the wind. You can climb up that big gray rock over there. It is very high.
Poppy felt extremely brave. She walked to the top of the big, tall rock. She looked down. It was a long way down to the ground. Barnaby, Chloe, and Oliver stood at the bottom of the rock. They watched her closely.
Here I go. I will leap into the empty air. I will soar like a brave eagle.
Soar. Let us talk about the word soar. Soar means to fly high up in the air without flapping your wings very much. It is like floating on the wind. Eagles soar. Owls soar. Poppy wants to soar. Poppy closed her eyes tight. She took a deep, long breath. She ran as fast as her little legs could go to the edge of the rock. She leaped. She flapped her heavy green leaf wings with all her strength. Flap, flap, flap.
Look at me. I am flying. I am in the air.
But she was not flying. The wings bended. Gravity pulled her straight down. Gravity. Gravity is the invisible secret force that pulls everything down to the ground. When you drop a red apple from your hand, gravity pulls it down to the floor. Gravity pulled poor Poppy down. She fell very fast. The wind rushed past her ears. Whoosh! Splash! Poppy fell right into a giant puddle of wet, sticky mud. Mud flew everywhere. It splashed on the grass. It splashed on the rock. It covered her pink nose. It covered her floppy ears.
Oh no, Poppy. Are you okay in there?
That was a very short and very fast flight.
As I said before, pigs are not made for the sky. Your body is meant for the earth.
Poppy sat in the middle of the deep mud. She looked at her broken, torn leaf wings. She was a little bit sad because her dream did not work. But then she felt the cool, wet mud on her hot skin. It actually felt very nice and refreshing.
I am okay, my friends. The mud is very soft. It caught me safely.
Poppy started to laugh. She rolled over in the slippery mud. She let the mud cover her entirely.
Maybe Oliver is entirely right. I am definitely not a bird. I am a pig.
You are a very brave pig. You tried something very difficult.
You are the bravest pig in the whole wide forest. I would never jump with leaf wings.
It is very good to have big dreams, Poppy. Testing ideas is how we learn. That was a brave experiment.
Experiment. An experiment is a test to see if something works or to learn something new. Poppy tried to fly using leaves. That was her science experiment. It did not work, but she learned from it.
But it is also good to know who you are. You are a wonderful pig just the way you are.
Thank you, Oliver. I know I am a pig, but I still truly love the sky. I still love to watch the clouds move. I just wish I could be closer to them for a minute.
Wait a moment. I have a new idea. I want to make Poppy feel like she is flying.
A different kind of flying? What do you mean, Barnaby? How can I fly without wings?
We will not use wings. We will use a very long and very strong vine. We will tie it to the highest, thickest branch of the oldest giant oak tree in the valley.
Oh, I can easily help with that. I am very fast. I can climb the highest tree in just 10 seconds.
Vine. A vine is a long, skinny plant that grows and climbs up the trunks of tall trees. It is very strong, like a natural green rope. Barnaby wants to use a thick vine to make a giant swing.
Ah, yes. This is a very sensible and logical idea. Moving back and forth on a rope can simulate the feeling of real flight.
Simulate. That is a complicated word. Simulate means to copy or act exactly like something else. Playing with a toy car simulates driving a real car. The vine swing will simulate flying. It will feel exactly like flying. The four good friends went straight to work. Chloe the Squirrel searched the woods and found a very thick, tough vine. She picked up one end in her tiny mouth. She ran up the rough trunk of the massive oak tree. She went higher and higher.
I am at the very top. I am tying the heavy vine to this giant branch. Please make absolutely sure it is very secure, Chloe. I do not want to fall in the sticky mud again today. One mud bath is enough.
Secure. Secure means very safe and completely tight. If something is secure, it will not slip or break or fall apart. Poppy wants the knot to be secure.
It is incredibly secure, Poppy. I tied a special tight knot that squirrels use to secure their winter homes.
Now, I will grab the bottom of the vine and pull it to test it.
Barnaby, the strong bear, pulled the green vine with all of his massive, heavy weight. He leaned back. The thick vine did not break. The giant branch did not break.
It is completely ready. It is perfectly safe. Now we just need a flat seat for Poppy to sit on.
I cannot hold on to the vine with my hooves. I need to sit on something flat and wide. I can sit on a flat piece of hard wood.
I have seen a smooth, flat piece of old bark near the bottom of my nest tree. I will fly over and guide Barnaby to it.
Bark. Bark is the rough brown skin on the outside of a tree trunk. Sometimes old bark falls off the tree. Oliver found a large piece of strong bark for Poppy to sit on like a chair.
I have the piece of bark. It is perfectly flat. I will tie the bottom of the vine securely around it.
The giant swing was finally finished. It hung all the way down from the very tall tree to the soft grass. Poppy looked up at it. She felt a little nervous in her tummy, but also very wildly excited.
It looks very high and a little scary.
Do not worry, Poppy. I will hold it still. Sit carefully on the bark seat. I will push you gently.
Gently. Gently means softly and carefully, without any hard force. If you pet a little kitten gently, you do not hurt it. Barnaby will not push Poppy too hard.
Okay, I am sitting down. I am totally ready.
Poppy sat on the flat bark. She held the thick vine tightly with her front legs.
Here we go. Get ready. 1, 2, 3.
Barnaby gave Poppy a soft push. The giant swing moved smoothly forward. Poppy felt the cool wind blow against her pink face.
Oh, wow. This is purely amazing. You are doing it, Poppy. You are leaving the ground.
Poppy swung back to Barnaby. Barnaby pushed her again. This time, he pushed a little harder. Poppy went much higher into the air.
Look at me. I am way up in the air.
Look at her go. She is experiencing very high velocity.
Velocity. Velocity is a science word for speed. It tells how fast something is moving in a direction. Poppy is moving fast through the air. She has high velocity.
This is completely wonderful. I really feel like a flying bird. I am not soaring, but I am definitely flying in my own special way.
Poppy swung back and forth, up and down, higher and higher. When she went high, she saw the green leaves of the trees from above. She saw the tops of the berry bushes. She even saw Oliver sitting on his branch from eye level.
Hello, Oliver. Look at us. We are exactly at the same height.
Indeed we are, Poppy. You have found a very clever and smart way to reach the open sky.
The long afternoon sun slowly moved across the sky. The bright white clouds turned soft pink and warm orange. It was time for sunset.
The light is fading. It is getting late. We should stop swinging soon. It will be dark in the forest.
Just 3 more swings, please, Barnaby. This is truly the best day of my entire life. I really want to try the fun swing next time. It looks very thrilling. You can absolutely try it tomorrow, Chloe. We can all take turns swinging into the sky.
Slowly, the swing stopped moving forward and backward. Poppy stepped carefully off the bark seat. Her little legs were a little bit shaky from the fast motion, but her heart was very full of deep joy.
Thank you so much, my wonderful friends. You made my biggest dream come true today.
We did not give you real wings, Poppy, but we gave you a magic swing.
Sometimes in life, if you cannot reach your big goal one way, you simply must find an alternative.
Alternative. An alternative is a different choice or a different way to do something. Poppy could not fly with her green leaf wings, so she found an alternative way to fly. She used a vine swing instead. After they finished swinging, they realized they were all very terribly hungry. Building a giant swing is very hard work. Flying on a swing is also hard work.
My big tummy is making a very loud rumbling sound. I need to find some dinner soon.
Rumbling. A rumbling sound is a low, heavy, rolling noise. Thunder makes a rumbling sound. When you are very hungry, your empty tummy might make a rumbling sound too.
I know exactly where we can find some delicious wet roots and sweet fallen apples. Follow me to the edge of the river. I have hidden some crunchy nuts under a rock near this oak tree. I will go dig them up and bring them to share with everyone.
I will search the high bushes for some ripe berries. I can see them easily from the dark sky.
Ripe. Ripe means that a fruit or vegetable is completely ready to eat. It is soft, juicy, and very sweet. A hard green banana is not ripe. A soft yellow banana is perfectly ripe.
That is an absolutely wonderful plan. We will share our food. We will have a grand feast together.
Feast. A feast is a very large special meal with lots of different and incredibly delicious foods. They are going to have a beautiful feast to celebrate the flying pig. Poppy used her strong pink nose to dig deeply in the soft dirt. She found thick, crunchy orange roots. She also found many shiny red apples lying in the tall grass.
I have found a big pile of apples. They smell very sweet and fresh.
I found an old fallen beehive. There is thick golden honey inside it. It is extremely sticky.
Chloe ran quickly down the tree. She carried a big brown acorn in her mouth. She dropped it and ran back up. She brought down many more nuts. Soon she had a big mountain of crunchy nuts.
These nuts are perfectly roasted by the sun. They are perfect for our feast.
Oliver flew down silently. He dropped a large bunch of dark purple berries onto a big, clean, flat leaf.
These dark berries are wonderfully ripe. They are practically bursting with sweet juice.
Let us sit in a nice friendly circle on the grass and eat our food.
They all sat in a round circle on the soft green grass. They happily shared the crunchy apples, the dirty roots, the sweet honey, the hard nuts, and the juicy berries.
This golden honey is so wonderfully sweet, Barnaby. Thank you very much for sharing it with us.
You are very welcome, Poppy. And these orange roots are very crunchy and tasty. You are very good at finding hidden food in the ground.
Eating a meal together is a very positive social activity. It is good for the mind.
Social. Social means spending good time with your friends or other people. Sharing a meal is a social thing to do. Playing a fun game together is also social.
I am so entirely full. My tummy is perfectly round. I cannot eat even one more tiny berry. Me too. I am stuffed. This was a perfectly wonderful feast to end a perfectly wonderful day.
The tiny bright stars began to twinkle far away in the dark night sky. The glowing moon was big and round and silver. It cast soft shadows on the grass.
Look at the beautiful stars up there. They are shining so bright tonight. I wonder if we could ever build a swing long enough and high enough to touch those silver stars.
That is completely impossible, Chloe. The stars are much too far away. A vine could never reach space.
Maybe Oliver is right about the science, but nothing feels impossible when we work together. Today, we actually made a pig fly.
Poppy smiled a big, happy smile. She knew deep in her heart she would never truly fly all the way up to the glowing stars. But she felt completely happy anyway. She had wonderful, helpful friends. She had a beautiful giant vine swing. And she had a very powerful imagination. Imagination. Imagination is when you make magical pictures, stories, or new ideas inside your own mind. Poppy has a huge imagination. It helps her dream very big dreams, even if she is just a regular pig on the ground.
I think it is finally time to go to sleep. My eyes are closing. I am very tired from all the excitement.
Yes, we have done a massive amount of hard work today. It is time to rest our bodies.
Good night, dear Poppy. Good night, strong Barnaby. Good night, wise Oliver.
Good night, everyone. Rest well under the stars.
Sweet dreams to you all. Tomorrow, when the sun comes up, we will swing into the sky again.
The four good friends walked slowly back to their cozy, warm homes in the dark forest. The woods were perfectly quiet and deeply peaceful. The cool night wind blew softly through the green leaves of the giant old oak tree. The empty, strong vine swing gently swayed back and forth in the cold night breeze. Swayed. Swayed means to move slowly and smoothly from one side to the other side. The quiet wind made the empty swing move. It swayed in the dark. And from that famous day on, Poppy the pink pig never ever felt sad when she looked up at the little birds flying. She knew she was a heavy pig, and pigs truly love rolling in sticky mud and eating sweet apples. But she also knew that whenever she wanted to feel the massive sky and pretend to fly, her wonderful friends would always be there to help her swing up high into the clouds. The end.